Should this be a rant video? I think it should because my eyes are pretty. So I should just make a video because my eyes are pretty. No, this is Happy Father's Day to my wonderful husband that does everything for me and the girls, and to my true father, my papa, that has been there. He was always there for me when, you know, I had nowhere else to go when I was a baby, and he passed away in what was it, 2002, and I miss him dearly. And I don't want to cry because, I mean, I'll cry for my papa, but this is just a really tough subject to talk about because there's some people that blame me, and some people, there's a lot of people that understand where I'm coming from, but it does hurt. It really does. Because this is another year that I have to, you know, deal with this day where I do have a father, a biological father, that's just right down the road, but does not have nothing to do with me. Father's Day 2009, the day before Father's Day 2009, long story short, it's actually not a long story, I called him and I was like, what are you, and I'm not going to mention any names, my stepmom doing for tomorrow? Me and Eric and the girls are going to come by. And he's like, well, Shield might be working, or I don't know what we're doing. And it was Father's Day, so I wanted to come by. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to like cook us any dinner or anything like that. I just wanted to come by and visit him because it's Father's Day. And this was so long time ago. Basically, he just snapped at me and he was like, I think I mentioned I was going to come over, and he's like, well, I don't know what we're doing. You know, it's so easy to mock him how he talks. He's like, just, I don't think so. Like, just really irritable, mad at the world. Growing up, like, again, I said my grandparents raised me, and he was in and out of my life a little bit. He lived in Illinois, and then he moved to Georgia, where I'm from, and he lived in the same county growing up. But he has always had some kind of anger issue, and it gets just really angry. I mean, he doesn't really have he doesn't have a drug problem, or he drinks, but I'm not blaming it on alcohol or anything like that. It's just he's just an angry, miserable fucking man, and he's always taking it out on me like I'm not good enough, or he just gets so fucking angry, and it's just not fair because it's like, I just want to love you and you love me back. Is that so hard to like deal with? Here I am, 39 years old. I have not talked to you. Well, it happened in 2009, day before Father's Day, so we didn't. And I have been harsh, and I have said a lot of things like social media, but then I've also like sent a couple cards and have tried to reach out to my stepmom, but it has never went anywhere. I'm sorry, my cat's like clawing the chair or whatever. But excuse me. I have tried to make amends, but it just hasn't like really worked in my favor. And I just wish things were different. I really do. And some people might say, well, that's just the way it is. You're just gonna have to, you know, get used to it. There's nothing to get used to someone being so miserable. I mean, he's like a hard person to be around, and the people that are around him, he obviously puts on a mask and doesn't show his ass in front of them. Like, my stepmom's like her co-workers, and they all get together at Christmas time. I remember one time I went to see my stepmom at her job, and she wasn't there, and then this other person, I'm like, well, I'm so-and-so's daughter. I'm not mentioning their names because if they ever see this video, they might be like, you shouldn't have done that, blah, blah, blah. I can talk about whatever the fuck I want, but I'm not going to mention your name, so you can't get me in trouble because I'm telling the truth. Anyways, I am angry. I have every right to be because I'm hurt, because he literally lives walking distance, and here's another Father's Day that I can't just like make him a cute little mason jar and some candy or something, or buy him a 6-pack of beer that he likes, or just sit with him for like 5 minutes or something. But he's just so hateful. The last time I saw him, my sister was down from Illinois, and I bought her, my stepmom, and my dad some drinks from McDonald's. And it was in November, and it was in the evening, so it was cold. So I went over to their house and rang the doorbell. And then he came to the door. And this was the last time I saw him, in 2011. It was like after Thanksgiving. And he opened the door and he's like, "Oh, it's Laura." And he slammed the door in my face. Who does that? So my sister had to come outside with her daughter when it was cold. And I gave her the drinks and then I left. I think I've seen him a couple of times at the post office, and he's just so cold and just so rotten. So I wanted to make this video because this is raw, exactly how I feel. People tell me, "You know what, you didn't do anything, Laura." And I know I haven't. I just show love and compassion. I am crazy, but I'm a compassionate person. I'm the good kind of crazy. I love you hard or I hate you hard, especially if you've done me wrong. And I am no black and white. I'm totally vivid color. What you see is what you get. So I just wanted to put this video out there. But anyways, I hope everyone's having a lovely day, and I just had to make this video because I just had to make the video. Okay, well, anyways, everyone have a pleasant day. Bye.